So we've been telling you all along. Now it's coming to pass. This title is Revelation chapter 13 and 16 on down, man. And by the way, I will post a link in the description during post-production so you can go have a look at it for yourself. So it says, WEF says CBDCs must be implanted under your skin if you want to participate in society. The WEF is the World Economic Forum. CBDCs are central bank digital currencies. You should know that by now. You should know those two acronyms. I've done plenty of videos on those, so you shouldn't be ignorant on that. And if you haven't seen my videos, if you're new to the channel, Google it yourself or go onto my channel and search for videos yourself, okay? So it says must be implanted. So it says must be. So if it must be implanted, it means it must be made mandatory for you to take it. So if it's made mandatory, it means it's written in law. And that's what it's coming down to. This is going to be made law. And there's nothing that you can do to stop it. So we've been telling you this for years, decades upon decades. So this shows you who the real prophets are. Now, let's read the article a little bit. The WEF has declared that all citizens must be implanted with a CBDC microchip in the very near future. And that's going to be a very dystopian future, which it already is dystopian, but more so in the future. In order to be able to fully participate in society and do basic things such as purchase food and water. So that's right, buy or sell, right? To buy and sell. Isn't that what Revelation chapter 13 and 17 go into? Right? Matter of fact, let me pull that up. So this is Revelation chapter 13. I'm going to start at 16. Revelation chapter 13 and 16. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. That's right. So that includes every person in the society. Okay, that's what it covered. Small, great, rich and poor, free and bond. It covers every single person. Okay? If you want to be a functioning member of society, or if you want to be a part of the society, you have to get that mark in your right hand or in your forehead. All right. So it says here, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay. So and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. So if you want to go about your business, you want it to be smooth, business as usual. If you want to buy and sell, right, which we all buy and sell, we all consume as human beings. But if you want to do that in this society, you have to get the MARK. So that's what it's boiling down to. And it's going to be made mandatory, right? So the title says it all, man. There's no excuse for you not getting the understanding. There's no excuse for you to not do this, man. Like, what more do we have to tell you? Your plane's loud, man. Damn. Alright, so now let me get Ezekiel chapter 33 and 33. So here we go. I'll start at verse 30. Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, Come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from Yahweh. And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. That's our people, man. They don't, they're not going to hearken unto the word of the Lord and do it. They'll just listen, but they won't actually do it. All right, they won't do it. Because they're stiff-necked, man. The people are just stiff-necked. They want the prophets to prophesy onto them smooth things. All right? So it says here, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them, because they're stiff-necked and they're rebellious. For with their mouth they show much love. That's right, Shalom, Ak. Yeah, I'm down with it. Yeah, I believe I'm an Israelite. But why don't you put the weed down? Why don't you stop selling drugs? Why don't you stop being a hoe? Why don't you get right? You know, why don't you start following the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability? Why don't you do that? Why don't you put the guns down? Why don't you stop being a coon, man? You know? So they just talk a good game. Our people are just talkers. Talkers, man. People are full of shit. It's unbelievable. You know, you can't believe a word that comes out of our people's mouths, man. Especially if they're not in the truth, man. They'll tell you, I'm trying to do good. I'm trying to do right. I'm trying to do it. I don't believe you, man. You're full of shit. A lot of our people, man. So it says, but their heart goeth after their covetousness. Yeah, and that's your mind, that's where your heart is. Your heart is your mind. It's your lob. And the scripture says the heart is very wicked and very deceitful. And you shouldn't be trusting your heart. But that's what our people trust. And what does that lead them into? Covetousness, which is really thievery, man. Being a goddamn thief and a liar. Right? And that's the majority of our people. When they follow their heart, when they follow their mind, they go off of their emotions. And they don't stick to the scriptures. They become very covetous. Right? And we've seen that. We've seen even people in Israel become covetous. It's a damn shame, but it is what it is. That individual who said, it's June, ain't no microchip, that's a very covetous man. For him to say that something like that, it shows that he's going off of his emotions, and he's doing it for money. He's doing it for filthy lucre's sake. And, I had a dream about an elder in Israel. Okay, an elder. Okay, and his name starts with a Z. And the name means sacrifice. Okay, so you know who I'm talking about. I had a dream about him getting the understanding of Revelation chapter 13 and 16 on down. And when he got the understanding, his whole countenance changed. And his countenance wasn't good. It went from a happy countenance to a very sinister countenance. And it was very sneaky and cunning, the way he looked. So it tells me in the dream, when he got the understanding of the scripture, he didn't want to really bring that information out. He didn't want to teach and push that because of his pride and his ambitions, or whatever vain ambitions he has. Right? It's really pride. Right? But he knows that the MOTB is the CHIP, and it's something that's physical. Okay? And it's an implant. So that elder man has the understanding. He knows what it is, but he's not teaching it that way. You're going to get judged, man. A lot of you leaders in Israel are going to get judged. A lot of you Israelite leaders, man, that you may look good on the outward, but inside you're very filthy and you're very wicked. And your congregation that's following you, they're gonna rip your heads off. They're gonna rip your heads off, man. Now why the motherfucker have to park here, man? All the fucking parking, man. Motherfucker had to park here, man. Fucking demons, man. Let me pull up the windows. Salakia. It doesn't ruin the video. They're demons, man. Alright. Yeah, so, yeah, man, the congregation is going to have your head in that day. So, yeah, man. So, anyway, let me continue. That was covetousness. See what words can lead you into? So, anyways, verse 32. And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice, and can play well on an instrument, for they hear thy words, but they do them not. And that's our people, man. They hear the song, they hear it, they hear the voice of the Lord, they hear the prophets speaking unto you a good melody, or singing unto you a good melody, or whatever, and you can't vibe to it, man. You can't vibe onto it. But The only people that are going to vibe to the word of the Lord are the elect. They're going to vibe to the word. And they're going to hearken unto the voice of the Lord. They're going to sing that song as the scriptures goes into. Okay, for they hear thy words, but they do them not. And they don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. Even though it's so easy. It's so easy for you to do it. You know, it doesn't require you much. You just have to rehearse the righteous acts. You know, here it is. We're in our captivity, and you know, the Lord is still lenient. You know, he's still lenient onto us, man. He's still being lenient. You know, we just have to practice it to the best of our ability, which that simply means it isn't going to be perfect. You know, so the Lord, he'll wink a blind eye onto our mistakes. You know, all you got to do is just do it, man. And just believe. Like, fuck. Our people can't even do that, man. It is what it is. Verse 33, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. That's right, it will come, pursuing to Habakkuk 2 and 3. Then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them. That's right, so now you're seeing it. So now you know who the prophets are. You know that the prophets are among you. Okay, we've been telling you this for years. It's coming to pass. It's already here, guys. The infrastructure is already in place. You got the tap and go stations. You got certain stores that are cashless now. You got Panera Bread. They're cashless. Well, they're going cashless. You got certain chains, store chains in Texas. They're cashless, man. They have the body scanners now. You don't even have to bring out a card. You don't have to pay cash. The infrastructure is there. You got the CBDC bank set up. They got their own forms of digital currency. It's there, right? It's here. And guess what? Accelerated this. C19, the whole scamdemic, which we prophesied about that. I know I did. I talked about that in my old lessons. And I told you that it was going to accelerate this whole MOTB system. And it has. So, hey, man, the prophets are here. They're telling you, but you people are too proud and wicked to accept that. So that's your problem. All right. Now let's get Amos chapter 3 and 7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. That's right. And the secrets are the truth. And, you know, not everybody's set up to get secrets. Only a select few are, right? Not everybody is. But the prophets are set up to get those secrets. And they're set up to tell you the secrets. And when they tell you the secrets, man, you guys don't want to accept it. You know what that means, man? You people can't handle the truth. You know, the truth is hard. The truth is heavy. It's a hard pill to swallow. People don't want to accept the truth, man. Right? People don't want to accept the truth. Hold on, give me 1 second. It's 2:20. 2:20. 2:20. Yeah, I'm good. I'm busy. I'm busy. Fuck off, man. Demons, man. Fuck off. Fucking talk to me. That guy's a demon, man. So yeah, we have the secrets. Yeah, so there you go, man. Okay, the truth is heavy. The truth hurts. It's a hard pill to swallow. And you know, the prophets, they were given the secrets by the way of dreams and visions, man, and that's why they were able to write these things down in the book. So yeah, man, that's why the elders and apostles, starting with them, they were pushing this whole MOTB system, this prophecy. They pushed it, right? So there's no excuse. Anyways, man, that's all I have. Till next time, just want to give all praises, glory, and honor due unto Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem Rakah HaKodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.